Good afternoon, guys. What if I tell you that there is one waterfront community with sandy beaches that still is providing you the units directly from the developer with the low price? Today, we're gonna talk with you about Dubai Islands, the location that everybody heard about. And yes, I have invested my own money in that location. Let's start. My name is Gary. I'm Dubai-based real estate investor, broker, and investment advisor, and my task is to make your mind absolutely clear when it comes to real estate market in Dubai. So Dubai Island, the former Palm Deira, the project that was renewed in 2023 by Nahil. Be ready because I'm gonna tell you a lot of interesting, useful things and statistics about this location because this is one of the most favorite locations of Gary. Dubai Island consists of 5 artificial islands. Mostly today we're gonna talk about the island A because there are A, B, C, D, E. 2 of these 5 islands will not be used on the residential constructions. Why? Because this is the only location in Dubai that has the golden combination between waterfront communities with sandy beaches and golf courses. Not each of the location in Dubai can have the same advantage. And to be honest with you, if you check, no location that can give you the same thing with the same price of the property. As I said previous in my videos, you have to be very attentive for the new locations in Dubai when it comes to the number and the namings of developers. Who is the master developer in Dubai Islands? This is Nahil. Who is the second developer in Dubai Islands? This is Imtiaz. Now, let's stop over there. Just Google Nahil, Google Imtiaz when it comes to Dubai real estate market and check the locations that they are occupying, the projects that they have already handed over or they are building or they announced and they are going to build in the future. Go to DXB Interact, check the number of transactions that they were done, check the nature of the transactions, it was in the money, it was in minus, then come back to this video and you will understand that developers are absolutely awesome, they are well known in the market. It means that the location will be also booming real estate of Dubai, even forget if it's the waterfront community. One of my videos in my channel was about Maritime City and Mina Rashid. And to be honest with you, I want you to take your time, watch these 2 videos and make your own personal comparison to understand which one location is smiling you more. Because I was telling during one of the previous videos that when it comes to me as an investor, I prefer Dubai Islands than Mina Rashid or Maritime City. But I want you to watch, as I said before, both videos and try to understand what would you invest in if you are planning to invest in Dubai or you're a real investor and you just want to find my number in order to help you to satisfy your needs. Why Dubai Island really attracts many attentions? As I said before, combination between golf and water. Second of all, 20 kilometers of clean sandy beaches. The price, the budget of the starting from 1-bedroom apartment and above, if you compare with the Dubai market, is pretty sweet. You cannot find any waterfront community, waterfront area with 1 BHK with the price starting off, let's say 1.6 million dirham. But giving you a small secret, there are developers in Dubai that attracting your attention were ready to sell you the apartment with even 1.2, 1.3. I know it sounds too sweet to be true, but this is true. This is real, the fact. And when we talk about the main reality, the second project they already announced is gonna be located in Dubai Islands. Just let's stop over here. Let's talk about the developer who's just starting its own career and journey in Dubai market. Why do you think the first or second or third project should be done in Dubai Islands? Just think about this. The same thing like we have with Ras Al Khaimah and Al Marjan Island. If we take the developer B&W, the first project was announced in Al Marjan Island because developer itself wants to attract your attention, my attention, somebody else's attentions who has pocket, who has money inside the pocket with the top location. Because if we compare, let's say Dubai Islands and DLRC is amazing location. I have owned 2 properties there, but in the future, hypothetically speaking, Dubai will expand toward the desert. But whenever it comes to waterfront community, do you really believe that authority of Dubai Dubai will increase the number of artificial islands with the same beachfront, starting from Jebel Ali, finishing with the Dubai Island? Just check the map and tell me, finger me the location where you can see the future artificial island. I don't believe in this. Or hypothetically speaking, if being, I don't know, kind of optimist, it can be one additional artificial island which will be launched in the future, and I have no idea when the infrastructure will be ready. That is why such kind of locations as Maritime City, as Lamer, Port Rashid by Emaar, as Dubai Islands are hyped, and they will be increased by price. That's why don't really waste your time. This is not the advertisement, this is the advice from investor and broker. Don't waste your time. If you have the chance to invest in such kind of locations, do that. One more thing which is irritating me as an investor, this is the flies from DXB. Let's take 2 or 3 minutes of our time and discuss is really the fact that DXB is very close to Dubai Islands, and the flights going through Dubai Islands location will really disturb the future investors, owners, tenants, and what so on. According to the information from Flight Radar official website, you can see that most of the flights are going immediately from the middle of the island A, with such kind of developers as Amira, Prestige One, Zafira Residences One, whatsoever. But as the investor, I visit this location pretty often, like once every 2-3 weeks, and I can tell you something that it really does not disturb. Even if you leave, your future residence will be located exactly on the middle of the island A, it will not disturb you too much, because attention, you have the property on the last or one of the last waterfront communities with the sandy beaches. Are you really going to care about the flights above your head? I don't really think so. Moreover, in case if you're another end user, you are just investor who wants either to flip after handover or to rent it out, the only thing you should care about is how much money you will make as a profit. And it's really true, because when it comes to my case, and I'll tell you about the way how I chose that project, that developer, that location. When it comes to my case, the only thing I really care about right now is when to flip my property. Should it be exactly after the handover in 2027 by Imtiaz, or to rent it out for 1 or 2 years and then resell it in 2029? I do not literally care about the flights, because it will not matter so hard when it comes to Dubai Islands. Let's talk a little bit about the pricing. As I said before, and this is some insight from Gary, it was the option to purchase 1-bedroom apartment in Dubai Island in Island A with the price of 1.25. Somebody can laugh over there by watching me, but this is really true. Of course, the number of these units were limited. Obviously, everything is sold out. But again, as a smart investor, you have to take each of the advantage and fact and benefit from Dubai Island and put it in your pocket. Now imagine, think that you are the new developer in the market and you are launching your project in such kind of areas as Dubai Island. What is your goal? Number one is to attract the attention of investor. How are you gonna do that? If you put the same pricing of your properties as different developers who are already well known and established in the market, obviously majority of investors will choose that developers over your one. Not because you are bad as a developer, because you're new. Nobody knows you. That's why what most of the developers are doing, I don't want to name like all of them, I can give just a couple of numbers, as Zafira, as the same Amira, with the whole respect with them. And I do have the case with my client with one of these developers who already made money by investing in the very early stage with that developer. So what such kind of developers do, they artificially decrease the price by create some kind of dampening in the market, and it really works, because by purchasing, let's say, 1 BHK apartment in Dubai Island with even 1.6 nowadays, with the size starting from 750 square feet and above, do you really think that the price will not jump at least to 2.3, 2.4 in 2027, 2028, even though the infrastructure will not be 100% ready? Of course not, it will jump even more. And if you don't really believe me, just save this video. By the way, follow my channel, save this video and re-watch it in 2-3 years, and you will see that I was and I'm right. It's not because of Gary, it's because of the market. This is the fact. Everything is moving in Dubai up. Even if you take the International City, DIP, Arjan, Discovery Gardens, all of the locations are going up. The production city, media city, they are going up. Do you really think that something is going to happen in the market and Dubai Islands market will stop? Never. So now compare yourself as the owner of 1.6 million 1 BHK apartment with somebody who invested in 2.2, 2.5, 2.6 in 1 BHK. Both of you guys will make money regardless you are the one with 1.6 or you are the second one with 2.6, because you are owning different segments, but both of you guys will find your future either tenants or investors, because the plot is limited. Everybody wants, when it comes to Dubai, everybody wants to have to live, to rent next to the sea, the property next to the sea. That's why you will obviously win. So let's go back about the pricing. If we don't touch 1.3, 1.4, 1.25, the minimum price is 1.6. This is the price where you can find with a couple of developers starting from 1.6, 1.65 million dirham, which is like 400, 450k American, and going above. When it comes to my case, I chose one of the projects from Imtiaz. Why? Because this is one of the developer who really has amazing combination price against the quality. And one more thing, whenever you are purchasing the property, regardless the location, in the very early EOI stage, you can benefit from there because you can get some kind of discounts or promotions whatsoever, which will give you the additional chance to profit in the future. So hypothetically speaking, I can explain you with my case. If you put in the table 100% upfront payment, some of the developers will open the door for you with discount. So in my case, I got 17% discount with that developer, which is not giving me just 17% discount. It's giving me 17% advantage in comparison with the future sellers after the handover. Because if you have, let's say, Gary with 17% discount apartment and you have Alex with the standard price, both of these guys will benefit after the handover, but Gary will benefit with 17% more. This is something I want everybody here to understand. When it comes to the type of the property here in Dubai Island, it's not only residential apartments. There are also some villas from Nakheel. Well, Nakheel is, advertising itself without any marketing department, so I don't want to spend much time on that, but just giving you the general idea that it's Dubai Island. It's not only about the apartment. You can have more privacy by owning your own villas. Obviously, the price is going to be higher than 2 or 3 million, but it's worth it. When it comes to Dubai Island, I can talk for hours continuously, but let me stop over there. Guys, if you have any questions, any hesitations, or you really think that there is the waterfront location with sandy beaches which is more profitable than Dubai Islands, just share your thoughts with the direct messages or the comments. Before we finish this video, I would like to show my gratitude and respect to Main Realty developer that provides me kindly the access to this podcast studio. I'm gonna pin the link of the studio and developer itself, so in case if you have any needs, just contact them. Thank you very much for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, put like, comment and repost to your friends. This is something which might mean nothing for you but will mean the huge respect to me. Thank you very much and keep in touch.